Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Prison Architect, returning to the Gangland prison. And at the moment, we're just working to build up another set of cells. So I guess I might as well start giving these cells the things that they need to complete. And we're also going to need beds. And toilets. And sprinklers. And I should have plenty of cash to be able to finish these off without any issue at all. And then the jail doors. And then we'll go ahead and say that these are cells so that we don't have any issues. That's curious. The one light is saying it's not hooked up. I wonder why. It's right there. Alright, well, in any case, rooms, cell. Go ahead and draw these out so that when the jail doors get there, they don't get closed. Okay. Oh, and we're going at slower speed. There was a tunnel marked that I missed. Let's just make sure it's not an actual tunnel, because if it was an actual tunnel, we'd see an actual tunnel, wouldn't we? Alright. And current intake is at what? Probably 2. Yeah. So we release more prisoners or have more die. That's always a possibility. And we'll be able to take in another, what, 6 cells probably? As soon as that is all ready to go. Now, I was looking over here at the to-do list, and it says 30% completion here. So we're getting close to getting the carpentry apprenticeship program done. As we can see, somebody's working on that right now. And do I need to hook up the utilities? I do. Okay. Not too hard to do. I could do the utilities on the other side preemptively, but we'll keep costs low in case we need money for something. Alright, so some of those cells are starting to be legal. I guess we might as well just assume they're all going to be legal and get the 8 cells. Or 8 intake, not 8 cells. Okay. I think it's about time that we did foundation here. And I believe I can do that and get away with it. And we'll do a normal, actually, is there a normal door or a staff door? I guess a staff door will be fine. There. Okay. Once the pipes get hooked up, we'll be good to go on those cells. That's all that's left is this little group in here, which will give us another 6 prisoners, which brings our capacity up to 176. And that's probably it for this prison, unless, again, I expand out somewhere. But that costs $45,000, and unless I can get decent loans to be able to make that to work. And even if I got the loan to buy that side, I then need the money to build things, and we don't have any more grants to rely on, really. I mean, yeah, I've got the 200 prisoner capacity, but I'm going to need a lot of cash to make that happen. So we'll have to see. Maybe with time, we'll be able to manage it. But for now, I'm just going to go higher speed here. All right, we're going to need some utilities, it looks like, for this new office. And I guess I'll just drag it down like this. And then room, we want an office. is there. Also, I'm going to need to dismantle that window in here. So dismantle. I still have to put windows on some of these other cell blocks, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And then I have to get rid of this office. I might wait until the work period is done. I'm pretty sure I've already looked at that Polaroid. So that I can get rid of the office without canceling the... Well, it doesn't look like a program's going on anyway, so... Mantle, mantle, dismantle, and room. Just cancel that. We're going to make this a kitchen soon. Once I have money to do that, of course. It's not until I dismantle those things that I'll be able to get them. Because I don't have money to spend on that kind of stuff right now. I mean, eventually, it looks like we've got a 4th bed made. Eventually, I'll get enough here. Okay, so we are getting the furniture items we need. So, for this, I need a filing cabinet. We'll just stick that here, I guess. We need the office desk, which we're going to stick here, and a chair. And because this is a psychologist's office, we'll do that too. I have extra chairs, so it doesn't really matter. It's not costing me any money. Okay. When those are installed, it will make the office legal, and we'll have our psychologist go and take that office. But I definitely need a new kitchen. But the problem is getting the money to get the kitchen, of course. But I should get a fair amount of money once we have intake come again. Do I have any guards deployed in this section? Just one. Probably going to up that to 2. I'm just trying to see, is there anything that we don't... Okay. There are areas I haven't deployed to, but I'm putting guards where we've had instances of violence in the past. Alright, so might as well speed things up. I guess we can go ahead and start dismantling this stuff. Nobody's attending this class. So, we'll just get rid of it all. I'm also going to go through the programs in here and get rid of it. Oh, we actually have somebody interested. Well, we're still going to have to stop it. Stop. Okay, what I might do is figure out a time. I do have an extended work period, right? Or something. Let me see. Regime. Alright. What I could do is do for the school. I would have to think this through. So I'm going to have to change some of the stuff here. So what I'm thinking is we make the eat time here, make shower time here. These guys then shower here and eat here. And then this is going to be free time maybe. And then we'll move the work schedule. Oh. I just failed at what I was trying to do. We can make the shower late at night, like in this free time slot. Or I could put it in the lunchtime slot. That will give us trouble on the next day because there'll be hygiene concerns, but I gotta get enough separation so that I can have a school program for the max sec people and a school program for the normal sec people. So what I'm gonna do is switch that. So shower goes here, work goes up here. Actually, shower can go here now. And then free time here. Something like that. And then that would allow me to put the program at a schedule. We bring this down, and we bring this into the general education. So these two aren't overlapping, so we can use the same classroom here. And then what I'll do is just get rid of this classroom. So room, classroom. Oh, it doesn't matter if I find it or not. There we go. Gone. Okay. I think that is the best solution, is just moving the regime around and moving the schedule around so that we can fit them all in the same classroom. Now, again, whether or not somebody attends is up to their will. Oh, we actually have them enrolled. So, good. That actually was a good change, it looks like. Perfect. And hopefully they'll complete the program and we'll actually complete that one grant. I'm pretty pleased with that result. And we'll also save ourselves some money in that whole process. Oh, maybe I misread that. Could have swore somebody enrolled, but we have 3 interested and qualified, but nobody's queued up. That's a bummer. Well, it's there for the taking if they want to do it. Oh, we've got extra intake available. There we go. And kitchen staff are still having a problem over here, keeping ahead of things. All right, so I figure over here, we might as well make another kitchen. If I can figure out where on here that is. We should only have one. There it is. Okay. This is going to be another kitchen. And I could cut through this wall, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then what I want is sinks, because we're a little bit short on sinks in our other kitchen. So I think if I zoom in on here, there we go. Sink. So, all right. I'm going to do some planning here so I don't place them wrong. So we do 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, that will work for me, I guess. Sink. There. There. One there. One there. And then I think I am going to do that. So I'm going to grab I'm just going to make this a staff door, I guess. Just a simple one. And this isn't going to be a very legal. Need to bring down this. Actually, maybe not quite that far. Oh, poop. Oh, well. Not going to worry about it. Probably going to need sprinklers anyway, so I guess it's okay that I brought that down. And then maybe, just maybe, they'll use the sinks over here to help clean up. At least that's my hope. And I might have to hire some more guards here. Keep up with our prisoner numbers. I'm not going to hire a lot, though. Probably only 3. All right, what are we looking at for intake? All right, less than an hour. All right, so I'm going to slow down a little bit here. And we're going to grab the guards. All right, so people are going to be unhappy for a little while. And they're going to be unhappy because the... it does look like they're using the sinks over here, so that should help. Anyway, as I was saying, they're unhappy because of the different regime. They're going to have hygiene problems and what have you. Okay, so 1, 2. And I also want to take a look at these guys so we know who to max sec. Okay, nothing there. Okay, no. Oh, I also have to see. Some of these gangs are guys in gangs. This guy here looks like he's in a gang. You know what? You're big enough as a sentence. We're going to max sec you. Arson. Oh, yeah, you guys always join max sec. I guess we can max sec you. Manslaughter's a little bit more on the serious side. I have to figure out what gang he's in before I switch him. And he's only got trafficking. Okay, so... intelligence, gangs. You're green, so green becomes max sec. Wow, the green gang has a huge membership in this prison. I don't know, are they recruiting? That would be weird if they are. I mean, I guess that's something that could happen in a prison, right? Did we check you out? I think I did, but I could be wrong. Is that everyone? Okay, I guess they were all dumped off. I could have swore we got enough intake to be maxed out. But maybe somebody got released. Alright, well anyway, I was going to hire up to 75 guards, so... go there. Okay. And then we can turn the intake back down to 1. And we've got 5,000 bucks. So... yeah, let's get those jobs. And, I almost wonder, should I do extra sinks in this area? Because of the situation with not cleaning enough dishes? Well, I'll let it go. Right now, I'm worried about getting more intake, so... let's, get working on that. This is the last of our walls. Okay, danger is very high. And again, I'm going to assume needs hygiene. Yeah, big time. We're just going to have to see regime-wise. We're going to have to get the medium sec, normal sec guys to their shower period. Oh, we actually have people doing that early class, so... looks like it's working. But their shower period should be coming up soon. Alright, well, figure I might as well put these cells together. And we'll do beds next. And sprinklers. We're also going to need in the other kitchen area, but right now there's nothing, there's no cookers in there, so I'm not really worried about it. As a matter of fact, we haven't had any fires, I think, at all in this prison so far, so that's good news. And then finally the jail doors, and then we'll designate these cells. Okay. Oh, did I say 76? I guess we're going to get 77. Ooh. Classroom problems. Well, the teacher didn't die this time. Matter of fact, I'm hoping nobody died. And these guys should be showering, which is bringing the danger level down. So you do little bit changes with the regime, and it makes people pretty pissed off. How's our reoffending rates gone down? Punishment has gone up. Reform has gone up. Security has gone up. Health is about the same, though. So looks like we're improving in some areas. And it looks like I have extra intake now. Only difference of 1, but hey. I may have to put more guards in the classroom, because that seems to be an area of violence. That one guard has seemingly helped. But I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. Oh, and because we're going to have another 6, I figure we might as well pump that up to 8. While we're at it. I'm fairly confident we'll get those done before the day is over. Okay, and because we've already spent our money here, I figure we might as well look to the kitchen. So, now I do have to keep in mind there are no metal detectors outside the kitchen, so actually either kitchen. So that could be a way that they're getting weapons in and out of the, a place they could be getting weapons out of. So that might be something I think about for the future. As a matter of fact, I should probably have an extra metal detector. But let's think about the kitchen here. So again, I'm not 100% certain on how I would want to set this up. Do I set up another row of sinks or not? Because right now, we still have a lot of these dishes to clean. And apparently the 2 sinks that I have in this kitchen are not enough for our capacity. Now, it could be that we just need to get on the working for that, because this is a lot of buildup. And I might be overkilling it. Alright, well, I figure we might as well use what space we have and put a fridge here. And then we need a bin that I'm going to put over here. And then, okay, let's take a look at this. So if I go to planning and we do the objects, right? I could do another row of sinks here. And then finish that off with another fridge, let's say, right? And then from here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, it's better if I just count it like this, right? Okay, so this is still an even number. I don't know if I like the idea of just having a single pathway, but we want to have the best use of our space. That's how we would do it. What are you guys doing with no shirts on? Showing off all your tats? Okay. So, that would be, I guess, the idea. So I think I'm going to do another row of sinks here. So, sink. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do another fridge off of that. Then I'll make this all a row of cookers. I think. I'll now get it legal. And then... we don't have enough money for anything else. Okay. That'll be it for now. I'm going to have to do utilities to actually get these things running. But the sinks shouldn't be too bad. I'll just go across with water. And also, I'm going to need sprinklers. So I'm going to have to remember that. I could put them on top of one of, like, this row of sinks. Like, do one here, just to make things simple for the piping. Oh, speaking of utilities, I need utilities over here. Okay. Hopefully we have enough money. Utilities don't cost a lot of money, so won't be that big of a deal. And then over here, in the kitchen, we're going to have a row of sinks that go like that. So we'll just preemptively do piping. Actually, that might be a little bit too far. So why don't I just disconnect that now? Or maybe we do that. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we actually have the ability to complete these grants now. We're halfway done here. And then I will eventually set up a canteen over here. But I actually have to build it first. I guess I could plan it while this stuff is going on, so let's see. But we keep some separation here, but we don't go any closer than that. This could be the size of our canteen like that. And then more than likely I would set up somewhere in the middle here. So we've got 12, so oftentimes my brain is unable to figure out how to do that. Yeah, but it'd be 5 and 5. There we go. All right, so the door would be here. And then we just have a big canteen area. Now, tables, not benches, tables, are 4 long. So with that in mind, planning, objects. Okay, that could work for us. So we do table here, table here. Of course, we need the serving trays, so I have to think about that. And the serving trays are how big? I believe they might be 4 too, but they might be bigger than that. They might be 5 big, so we come over here, serving table, and if it's longer than an actual table, yeah, so they're 5 long, so alright, so let's, with that in mind, objects, one, yep, those they would fit here, so we could do one there, and one there, one there, and then we'd probably put bins here, and then I would do the tables like this. And then this would just be a canteen. It wouldn't be anything else. And this should close off a lot of the areas so we can start fencing things off so people, the prisoners, can stop getting, you know, handoffs. Because they might, outsiders might still be able to toss something over these 2 fences. So my idea here is to fence off areas like here and maybe here, so that they can't go over in these areas to be able to get these drops. Oh, I'm not accounting for the benches, so... Alright, so bench. There we go. So this is a bench table setup like that. There we go. That's better. That's more what we want. Now, this is going to be kind of on the small side, but it'll be okay, I think. So we get a total of how many tables? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that will do. Because that's 10, and each one can seat 4, so that's a total of 40 prisoners here. And then we've got this huge, massive canteen here that's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4. So we got 24 times... Oh, actually, no, if I think about it, it's not 40, it's actually 80. So this is more than enough for the prisoners that we have. And this is a long-term goal. Right now, we're just trying to set up... Okay, and we just need a little bit of utilities to come over. As a matter of fact, if I could get the cookers across, all I would need is this and this, so... See if we can get those cookers. So, cooker. Oop. One there. And one there. I'll take care of everything. And I'll probably end up hiring some more actual cooks here too. So we'll have... I'll do another... Well, another 2 when we get the funding for it. We've got 10 per kitchen. Now, this is technically overkill. I think, but I think we were having problems. And it looks like I've actually addressed those problems. It looks like the sinks are taking care of things now. We're starting to get this stuff cleared up. Which is good. In any case, I think this is a good point to put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.